setting up, your feet are about hip width, so that's your hip bones at the front. So if you find the bony points at the front of the pelvis, or you could say, you know, about a fist width apart with the knees and the feet, so not too wide. And then you want to feel the back of the rib cage sinking down into the floor. So you could take your hand and make sure you can't get your hand underneath. Just draw the back of the ribs into your hand and then release the hand and keep them against the mat. Shoulder blades, just try and get as much as the shoulder blade just relax down onto the ground, and then lengthen the back of the neck. If you find you can't get the chin down in this position and your head's up, you may need a folded blanket or cushion underneath the head. So we're starting just with pelvic rocks. So press your lower back into the floor. So try and get rid of that space between your lower back and the ground, and then release to the tailbone and start to arch the back away from the floor. So breathe in here, and then on your exhale, breathe all the air out through the mouth and draw the spine to the ground. Inhale, rock the weight to your tailbone and arch the back from the floor. Inhale. So exhale, sink the back into the ground, and inhale, rock the pelvis away. Trying to keep the knees fairly still so they're not rocking in and out or swaying side to side. Now if we can start to think about that pelvic floor and lower belly scooping in and the pelvic floor drawing up as you press the back into the floor, and then let it go on your inhale. So exhale, draw in and up through the lower belly and pelvic floor, and then inhale, let it go. Let's do a couple more of those. And then tipping the pelvis side to side. So you could imagine pieces of string tied to your hip bones being pulled up towards the ceiling. So the right one's going to be pulled, so the right hip bone lifts to the ceiling, inhale, weight tipping into the left side, exhale, let it go. Then the left hip bone lifts to the ceiling, weight pouring into the right side of your pelvis, exhale, let it go. So inhale, lift the right hip, exhale, let it go, inhale, lift the left hip, and exhale, let it go. And just notice how it feels. Going side to side is one way easier than the other. It's a nice way to release off the lower back and release that sacroiliac joint, back of the pelvis. And just getting to know the pelvis and how it likes to move. So we're going to do some pelvic stability work. So we're going to be stopping the pelvis going forwards and back and side to side. So find that rib cage connection again and keep the pelvis in neutral. So not arched, not tucked, kind of that halfway point. And then inhale, on your exhale, just draw in. It's a little scoop of the belly but without actually tucking the pelvis. And so if you can float the foot up without any weight change through the pelvis. And then inhale, lower the foot back down. Exhale, so you're keeping length through the neck, the left leg lifts, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, lower the foot down. So scoop in the belly, lift pelvic floor, keep the pelvis completely still, lift the right leg, inhale, lower it down. Exhale, the left leg, inhale, lower it down. So you could put your hands on the hips and just notice if there's any tipping side to side. So if one hip bone is lifting up into the hand, just try and draw it back down again. Just notice the weight from right side to left side of the pelvis. Can you keep it even and the weight centered? So just do one more each side. Back of the ribs sinking into the ground, lower belly drawing in. So we're going to make this a little bit harder. Going to lift the right leg up. Again, you can keep the hands on the hips if you want. And then going to carry the right knee out to the side without the hips tipping to the side. So you've got to draw that left side of the pelvis down to the ground. Back to the center and down. So breathe in, left leg lifts. exhale it to the left, sink right side of the pelvis into the ground, make sure you're not tipping the hips. Inhale, center, exhale, lower. So back of the ribs, so ribs in, lower belly drawing in, inhale, exhale, knee side, inhale, exhale, lower. So it's all about the pelvis staying still, not how far the knee goes. So we're only moving the leg as far as we can without the pelvis moving. Trying to keep relaxed through the upper body, so not tensing up. We'll just do one more each leg. So that's maybe what level you stay at for now, but if you want a little bit more and you felt quite stable in those positions, in those exercises, then you can move on to a double leg float. So this is where you've really got to work at the ribs coming in and the back not arching from the floor. So we're connecting through the abdominals at the front, lifting, scooping in lower belly, lift the right leg, inhale, and try and maintain that position. So you've got to really draw in as the left leg lifts. So right foot down, inhale, exhale left. Then we're going to start with the left leg, breathing in. So ribs in, lower belly in, exhale right leg, inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, relax the shoulders, exhale left, drawing in the lower belly to lift that second leg, right foot down, inhale, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale right, exhale left, one more left, and right, left, and right. Then we'll bring right leg, then left leg up to a tabletop position. So now we're really working to bring the back of the ribs to the ground, to draw in the lower belly, working the whole time. The knees are in line with your hip bones, neck long, shoulders relaxed. So keep that working, really drawing in the lower belly, and see how close you can get the toe to the floor without the back arching. You may be able to tap and then pull the belly in to lift the leg back up. Inhale, lower the toe. Exhale, lift the leg back up again. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed, back and down. Inhale, exhale. You should really feel the lower belly working as the toe taps down. I'm going to do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release. Stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs. And if you want to just stretch out the belly a little bit more, you can come onto your front, prop yourself up on the elbows, press the elbows into the ground, lift the chest, reaching the ribs forwards and up. And just hold a couple of breaths here. Slowly lower, bring yourself back into child's pose. Just release out the back.